Hello, traders. She told me she was going to sell, but I was like, when? She's like, when New York open. I said, all right, let's do it. She's like, what? How about we just look at frequent losses? How are you guys managing your frequent losses?
Well, I think I had an aha moment this past week when I really began to focus in on the fib. And I know for myself, sometimes I'll stay in a bad trade too long and I'll jump out of a good trade too soon.
Mm-hmm.
So what I set for this week is to maybe look at the timing. It was first to record my sessions so I can talk myself through it like you do, see
Okay.
where my mindset is, and hold myself accountable to why am I getting out of this trade? And
Really good. Asking yourself, why are you getting out?
yeah. And then I'm going to also put my challenge and I can see what it is. And that's something I said I can even use in my personal life. If there's an obstacle that I'm facing, instead of just keeping it in my head, for me, I think it'll help, like as I'm trading, to say, hey, remember to time your trades, how long you're staying in it, and to say why you're getting out of this trade. If you're getting out of this trade, why are you getting out of the trade? Because when I get out, they usually go the way I want them to go.
Exactly. Those are great questions. And then when you say you post them, what does that mean? How are you posting them?
Like a post-it note that's visual for me to
Oh,
see, and this is my challenge, this is a hurdle, this is a problem, this is an obstacle that I want to overcome so that I will have a visual reminder, not just my emotions inside, but to visually, because you want to overcome your challenges. So I think that'll help me face it more and just to overcome it by seeing it and staying focused. Sometimes in trading we can focus too much on the money.
or focus on too many darn things.
Yeah, and just so if you have something that you're focused on, I think that helps too. Like keep your eye on the prize. And the prize for me, is to stop jumping out of trades.
Yeah. Keep your eye on the prize. I'm writing this down. Prize. Okay, so posted challenges, time your trades, how long you are staying in it, and why you are getting out of this trade. Why is it important for you on how long you are staying in the trade?
Because sometimes, when you have drawdown, I just feel anxiety like it's not doing what I want it to do. Even though there's really nothing telling me that it's not, because it hasn't hit my stop loss. But if I find myself just going in and out of profit, I'm impatient. And trading is a lot about patience. So I know I'm just being impatient because it's not doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah. So why is it important why is it important how long you stay in, why is it important to write down how long you're staying traded? I can see I'm being impatient and it's not doing what I want it to do rather than just following my rules. Okay, that's good. I think the last one is a really good one of why you were getting out of this trade, and it's a common one that us traders would identify. You'd be like, okay, why are we getting out? But for the second one that you had, how long, writing down how long you're staying in it is unique because it would be towards each person's style, how long
Correct.
you were staying. So for you, it was, to help you identify that you're being impatient.
Yeah,
And that it's just not doing what you want it to do. How about you, Charlotte? Have you thought of writing down how long you're staying in the trade, actually timing that?
No, I hadn't thought about that, but that is a good thought. What I agree that about looking at the money because that's how I have been doing. But I'm trying to be more focused on what the candles are doing, what the candles are telling me, and what the pivots and where I am in terms of what pivot line and what the other indicators are telling me, like if I get in shortly after a commitment cross, because I haven't been able just to hit it, on time,
Yeah,
then just truly staying in until it crosses back up or cross back down.
right.
So it's a confidence thing for me.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to trade in fear, and that's what I've been doing, So
right.
as far as losses, I did well. I had one big loss, but what happened? I got in right before that 8:45 news, and I didn't realize it. And then so I sustained a loss there, and I also got a warning because they don't allow you to trade news, and typically I don't trade news. But I forgot about that and got in. So my losses have been, other than that one, I only had like a $15 loss. So I was just really doing good, but I'm learning to read the candles too. Like if it's a exhausting candle, like if the market is going down or selling, and then if I see a candle is trying to sell, but then it pushed back up, then I know it has lost momentum in selling. So then I know it's gonna start buying. Then I know it's gonna start buying. So that's been helping me to get out if I'm in a sale. So just different things. I know that was a bunch of gibberish, but
Right. Okay. Um, how they manage their frequent losses. So record sessions. Why are you getting out of this trade? I think that too, about why you're getting out of the trade, is really, really helpful. And it's all based on in my opinion, for me, based on my confidence level.
yes.
So that's what all based on I have really been, following people, listening to people to identify specific areas for where I can build my confidence. And so what's helped me is learning about that 3 to 5 bar push, because I didn't know that. And then once I learned that from my mentor, that gives confidence, because I'll know that, hey, if I get in, it still should continue to go. And then if it doesn't continue to go, I need to identify why. And we usually know the why. It's usually because it's down at the S2, it's at the S0, it's at the P4, it's at the R6, or it's at the R8. So I've really been really diligent on finding out the whys to help build my confidence. So that was like an example of that.
So when you say record your sessions, how can you record your sessions?
What do you do, Missy? And then I'll share with you what I do.
You can open up a Zoom, even just a free account, and you can record it. And then you have something for yourself to go back over, and I'm going to talk myself through my trade. So
Yeah.
that when I look back, and I'm a person, I like to laugh at myself, so I'll probably find some things But I can laugh at myself about, because that helps me grow. Sometimes when you're like, what was I thinking?